Fuck, Pog. I just want to rush and get like 2 kills and be happy. I'm far beyond like giving a fuck right now. Talking about the 3 story?
You guys heard it there. I did not give a fuck about this game. I really like this footage. This is great for you guys to see. This was in the middle and the prime of me grinding this game. This was Christmas. This was either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. This is right when I got back from Idaho, and this was when I was doing 15 plus 16 plus hours a day, man. And when I say that this was in the middle of me grinding in its prime, this is really what I was going through. And nothing's really changed. You know, I still broadcasted myself back then, and I still do it now. But this was awesome to see and go back and really feel the pain of what I was going through when I was grinding to the top. So you guys can get an idea. And if you guys are ever prepared or ever thinking about doing a grind for number one, this is it. Look at my face. Look at how miserable I was. Look at how careless I was about this game at the time because of the hours I was putting in. And I don't say like I didn't care, I didn't enjoy playing the game, but man, when you're playing those long hours, guys, it takes a toll on you. No matter what you do, whether you're doing mowing grass for 16 hours a day or sitting in a chair and playing a game, it takes a toll on you mentally and physically. And that's why I really enjoy watching this video and being able to make it for you guys, so you guys can see everything. Like all the details too of playing the game. My hands hurt. Look at myself right now, having to stretch my hands throughout the day. And as much as I would love to sit here and explain it to you guys, no one's going to fully understand it until you do it yourself. People don't really realize about the details of grinding, and it's not just playing the game 16 hours a day. There's a lot of dirty details that go into it. So I'm glad I'm able to get this video for you guys so you guys can see it, my misery when I first started this map. But more so than being tired, I said that because Bog was a tough map to play if you didn't snipe. And I didn't snipe back then, and it's awesome to know that things have changed since then. This is by far one of my favorite maps to play because I do snipe now. I'm not going to say I'm the best sniper. I'm not going to say I know how to snipe, but I do enjoy using a sniper rifle, and I do get some kills with it. And it does help enjoy this map when you do know how to do that. Back then, when I only used an M16, I never sniped, never picked up a sniper rifle. I hated it. I would always get picked off. It just was an unpleasant map to play. It was really hard, you know what I mean? You could never peek out. And that was the main reason why I said at the beginning of the game, and I know things have changed. I'm happy I picked up a sniper rifle. In fact, the day that I did that was the same time that I decided to go and get my exclusion zone, my Regal camos and stuff. So, the first day I picked up sniper rifle, I quit my class. I finished all of the headshots on one, finished the gun, and then went on to the next one and finally didn't stop. And I was sniping on every map to do that. I was sniping on every map to get my Regal and to finish the guns. I want you guys to know that. It wasn't like I just chose Bog to snipe on or I just chose, Overgrown to snipe on. I sniped on every map, whether it was Overgrown, whether it was Vacant, whether it was on District. I have a video on District, guys. If you guys want to go check that out, it's of me with an ACOG rushing and getting an ace with it, just quick scoping everything. But that just goes to show that it didn't matter what map I was on. I still grinded the guns. I still did it. I learned to use them, and then, in fact, when that happened, I learned to love this map as well. And what you guys just saw was me finishing the pistol as well, getting the 25 headshots with it. It was crazy to go back and watch this footage. Like, I was actually grinding guns at the time and trying to get those achievements. I don't do that anymore. I kind of stopped, but, right there, I just finished the pistol, and I just said that I needed just to finish the USP to get my Regal camo after that. Things have changed. Things have changed. This map, though, Bog, playing with the M16 is a lot of fun. You got to be a little bit patient with it, especially because you know that the majority of the time, most people are going to be sniping. So you have to pick and choose your battles of where you want to peek, knowing where they're going to be already either pre-aiming, ADSing yourself, or waiting for you to peek out and see where you are. But this tank's nice little home base for me. You can nade this from the other side from that tin. Just a heads up, it is a guaranteed nade kill. I think I've showed it on stream before. And for the majority of the time, I like to play the hill. I really do. I like to be able to, rotate back around from left to right, get picks. People that, you kill one person on the right side, then someone else on the left side will peek you, poke out. That's kind of what you look for most of the time. This guy was like glitching or something, and I kind of freaked out, and then I died. But, we were behind. This guy was staying in the spawn, so no one was looking at A. That's a big factor when you're playing B, is that you have to have someone looking through A so that people can't rush through there. Most of the time, they can get through there. You can't see them from tin or through the tin. So it was a 3v6. I wasn't paying attention to my teammate that was staying back. So the guy was able to push through A and cut me down. But playing at a deficit, it's always nice. I really do enjoy it personally. From someone that plays for points and only for points, I love playing a 3v5 or a 3v6. Obviously, I don't care about getting the loss, but if I can pull 15 kills with a loss, I'll take that any day of the week, hands down. So this was more of a patient play map for me, and I said that in my last video that when you're at a deficit or what could be a potentially high kill game, you play a little bit more passive, and that's kind of what happened here. I knew my guy was already in A at the time, so I was planning to just stick to B to make sure no one got through and get that bomb plant. A lot of the times when people are ahead in numbers, they'll go for that quick plant, and I said that last time as well. So I was making sure that they didn't get through to that. Also, a lot of them were sniping as well, so you kind of know the sniping spots, the head glitches, where people like to sit. And so that was another thing I was trying to be aware of, as well as getting the UAV. I think getting UAV at the time was a pretty big deal with this. Obviously, getting an airstrike would be, the most wanted thing in a situation. But I was able to get a couple kills down here, and these guys are playing pretty aggressive at the time. One rush from the left side, one rush from mid-right. And usually someone likes to sit behind that trash can to the right. That's a nice little head glitch. You can see across, people pushing up on the hill. But he did push the hill, and I was really slow to realize that. I was tired. Look at me, look at my face. You can't hide that on stream, guys. That's something you can't hide. I didn't care to hide it either. I was broadcasting for a certain reason, and that's for the grind, to show it off. And nothing's really changed, But I was definitely slow to see that guy. He poked out a couple of times. I'm like, oh, there he is. Okay, let me miss my first shot and then get the D hammer. But we're all having fun here. Look at me. God, I look terrible. Shit. Life of a grinder, guys. If you guys want to go for that #1 spot in the future, this is what you're gonna have to go through. So take note. This guy ended up clutching it. That was a big win for us. That was a big win for us. So that was good for him. We got the W on the round. And on to the next one. 2-2. Are we still at a deficit? Did they fill us in with more players yet? Let's see what happens. Yeah, 3-6 still. 3-6. I got 10 kills at the time. 10-3. Got the bomb. Oh, and I get picked off. Yeah, that's always a hit or miss too. When you're at a deficit and you have more sniper rifles aiming down a barrel at you. Usually I'll cut left. I'll give some time, or I'll just wait to wait on those sniper rifles. Cutting left is safe. You can cut left, see who crosses, wait a little minute for them to hold their breath, count the seconds. When people go out there in ADS, a good thing is to count in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then start running out there. A lot of people will have a shaken barrel and they won't be able to kill you. Some will, if they get a nice shot off, lucky shot. But a lot of times, just count in your head as if you were sniping. And then once you lose the breath, you can run out there. That's a nice little idea for sometimes if you're trying to avoid some sniper rifles. But I ended up getting picked off that round, get no kills. But I took another chance. I went out there, and I think I said I'm just going to go for it. If I get through, I get through. If not, hey, no harm done. But getting over here, I really wanted to do. It's pretty imperative to get through and not have to go through watermelons. You know, go through the right side and have to cut left. He's honking out there. It's a 1v6 now. This was a tough one. Cutting down 2 real quick. Okay. I had the UAV, which was nice. Able to pick that guy off. I mean, UAV is nice at the time. You see everybody on the map. There's no reason why you should, if you're hitting all your shots, why you should die. You know what I mean? Unless they all rush you at one time, which is probably what they should have done. But I was able to get all the picks, get the last one, get the UAV as well, and pinpoint the last 2 people. This guy was head glitching the tractor, but I was able to get the shots off, and then I rushed the last guy for the 1v6 clutch. Bam. Big round right there. Big round. That tied it up. That gave us the 3-3. Took us into overtime. What I have 16 kills right here. So it's a big game. You know, right now, this last 7th round, as the game's been going, I already realized that if I don't get at least 5 of the kills, 4 of the kills, most likely we're not going to win the game. So I had to make sure that I really played cautious. I did not go left this time. I went right like I had mentioned before. I definitely played passive. You can play in this hole, in this little nook cubby right here, and be safe. You can get naded as well if someone knows how to do it, but not a lot of people do know how to nade here from the middle. I got the UAV, and look, don't feel hesitant to wall bang this. Spray and kill them. Don't let them plant. Don't let them plant there. From here on out, the game was over. Had the airstrike, and I got him with 1 burst from across. So that was nice. This was an awesome game. 22 kills. This was a Merry Christmas. As you just heard, you filthy animal. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. This was awesome. This was a big game back then. This might have been my biggest game to date. So I'm glad I was able to post this for you guys. You guys can see the true grind, what I was going through. A nice bog gameplay for all the homies out there. If you guys enjoyed the gameplay, please give it a like on the video. Of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and sub for me, and I will catch you all soon. Peace out, YouTube.